There is a silent struggle that takes place within every heart, a door you keep knocking on, a dream you keep praying for. You place all your hope on that one possibility, believing it is the only way forward. But life is not always about the door you want. Sometimes it is about the door you never knew existed. You may feel ignored, unheard, your prayers returned only with silence, but silence is not absence. It is preparation. Sometimes what you are asking for is too small for the soul you are becoming. And so, the delay is not punishment, it is protection. If a door doesn't open, it doesn't mean nothing is happening. It only means the right door is still being carved, one that aligns with your strength, not your fears. One that reflects your growth, not your past. Trust is not built when things go your way. Trust is born when nothing seems to move, yet you continue walking. The unseen work of life is always deeper than your eyes can see. The door you're waiting on may not be the one you walk through, but it doesn't mean your journey ends. It means the story is unfolding in a wiser way. You have not been forgotten. You are being redirected. The deed or you curse today may lead you to the exact place your soul was designed to grow. The unanswered prayer may be the answered protection. The closed door may be the path to your real peace. Not all delays are denials, sometimes they are divine redirections. The mind often believes that everything must happen now, that if the door does not open immediately, then something is wrong. But in the rhythm of the universe, timing is everything. A fruit picked too early is bitter. A flower forced to bloom too soon will wither before its time. What feels like a delay may, in truth, be alignment. There are forces at work beyond your understanding, shaping moments that are not ready yet to meet you. A delay is not a rejection, it is a quiet invitation to pause, to refine, to grow. If the door had opened when you first knocked, would you have been ready to walk through it with wisdom, with peace, with strength? Or would you have entered with fear still heavy on your shoulders? Redirection is one of the most powerful forms of guidance. It takes you away from what is familiar, only to bring you closer to what is essential. Sometimes the detour holds more beauty than the destination you imagined. And sometimes the path you didn't want is the very one that leads you back to yourself. Let life unfold with patience. Don't rush the process just because the answer hasn't come. It may be that something greater is already on its way, but it needs you to wait just a little longer, not with anxiety, but with trust. Sometimes the door you are praying for is not the door you truly need. The mind fixates. It attaches to an outcome, a person, a path, and begins to believe that unless this exact door opens, life will remain incomplete. But attachment clouds clarity. What you desire may come from a place of fear, of lack, or of past wounds trying to heal through repetition. You may be knocking on a door that leads you back into the same cycle you are meant to break free from. There is a wisdom greater than desire, it is alignment, and alignment does not always match expectation. You may feel the silence of unanswered prayers and think it means you've been forgotten. But what if that silence is protection? What if the door hasn't opened because what's behind it would have harmed your spirit, delayed your purpose, or dimmed your light? The higher path often appears only when you release your grip on what you thought was best. When you stop asking for what you want and begin preparing for what you are meant to receive. Not everything denied is punishment. Sometimes it is mercy in disguise. The universe or the divine will never leave you empty. If one door remains closed, another is already being carved, more steady, more sacred, more in tune with your becoming. What's meant for you doesn't need to be forced, it recognizes you. And when it arrives, it will fit so naturally, you'll wonder why you ever begged for anything less. A better door often requires a better version of you to walk through it. Sometimes, the delay is not a denial, it is a preparation. You may be asking for something grand while still holding onto old fears, past habits, or limited beliefs. The path ahead cannot be walked with yesterday's shoes. Growth is the quiet work that happens while you wait. It is in the discipline of patience, the refining of character, and the surrender of control. Every season of waiting is an invitation to align your inner world with the life you desire, not through desperation, but through transformation. You are not being punished in your pause, you are being reshaped. A door of greater peace, deeper purpose, and fuller joy can only remain open to the one who is ready to receive it, not with anxiety, but with presence. Imagine this: if the opportunity you are waiting for were given to you today, would you be fully prepared to hold it, honor it, and grow with it? If the answer is uncertain, then the delay is grace, not rejection. It is life giving you the time to become strong enough to carry the weight of your own answered prayers. So instead of waiting with frustration, wait with intention. Prepare your heart, sharpen your mind, strengthen your spirit. The better door may not be far, but the person you are becoming, that is what truly unlocks it. There is a kind of protection that looks like rejection. What you see as a closed door may actually be the unseen hand of the universe guiding you away from what could have broken you. Not all detours are disappointments, some are divine redirections. When a path is blocked, it is easy to feel abandoned or overlooked. But sometimes, what you call a delay is actually a shield, a silent mercy, a quiet wisdom choosing what's best for you, even when you can't yet understand it. We often pray for outcomes, but forget to pray for insight. So when one plan falls apart, we feel lost. But perhaps the plan was never the destination, only a step towards something greater. Just as a river bends around rocks to keep flowing, your life is not stuck, it is simply being redirected with purpose. You may not see the reason now, you may not feel peace in the moment, but trust that life does not withhold goodness. It only rearranges it in ways that match your readiness. And sometimes what you think you wanted was too small for the size of your spirit. The better door is not only bigger, it fits who you are becoming. And when it opens, you'll understand why the others had to close. Patience is not waiting while doing nothing, it is the quiet strength of trusting the process even when the road is hidden. There are seasons in life when the sky looks silent, and the prayers we send feel like they vanish into the void. In these moments, doubt begins to whisper, nothing is happening. But this is the illusion. Because even when nothing is seen, everything is shifting. Roots grow silently beneath the soil before the tree ever rises. Likewise, the answers you seek may already be in motion, just not yet visible to your eyes. The unseen work is often the most powerful. It tests your faith not through loud signs, but through silence. It asks you, can you remain steady without proof? Can you believe in what is becoming, even when all you see is what is not yet? Many give up one step before the new door appears, not because they were unworthy, but because they mistook stillness for denial. True patience isn't waiting with frustration, it's waiting with grace, with presence, with the unshakable inner knowing that life is aligning the right things at the right time. So stand firm in the pause. Trust the silence, and when the moment comes, the door will not just open, it will welcome you like it was waiting for your arrival all along. And so, even when life seems silent, even when prayers feel unanswered, remember, not every closed door is rejection, some are redirection. What is meant for you does not need to be forced. It arrives when you are ready, not when you are restless. Trust the timing, honor the process, and hold space in your heart for something greater than what you've imagined. The door will open, not the one you begged for, but the one your soul truly needed.